our top 10 reasons why updated bylaws are important. There's been a ton of legislative changes in the last 5 years, especially. Something like 23 different changes to legislation has happened. There's been a lot of language updates, um, using non-binary language, changing some of the really archaic legalese into stuff that's easier to understand. There's been some changes to age restrictions from the Human Rights Act. Cannabis obviously has come into play with it becoming legal. There's been a number of changes in the case law with Airbnb and short-term rentals. There's always pet issues. There's been some changes with pets with respect to service animals versus emotional support animals. Electronic meetings and voting, that really came to the forefront with COVID. So a lot of bylaws, you weren't able to hold electronic meetings. So that's something that's important to keep up on top of. Sometimes your plan will conflict with the bylaws, and that just causes a headache. As mentioned, rules and policies, that's always been something that the board could pass, but the legislation has changed that sort of significantly, like I just talked about with needing the 30 days, not being able to fine, etc. And there's been a ton of case law updates, in particular with respect to costs, largely legal costs and contributions, what you can charge back as a contribution. And you really need really specific language in your bylaws to deal with that these days. So those are sort of our quick and dirty top 10 reasons to keep your bylaws updated.